Let's take a trip back to 1977, the year we said goodbye to some of the biggest names in entertainment. We all know that Elvis Presley left us that year, but did you know that many more icons also bid their final farewell? Curious to find out who they were? Discover the 32 icons who passed away in 1977.
And stick your head out and yell, "I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!"
Peter Finch was already a force in British cinema, but his portrayal of Howard Beale in Network cemented his legend. That mad as hell speech, man, it still resonates today. Finch's sudden death from a heart attack in January 1977, at just 60, stunned the industry. It was bittersweet when he posthumously won the Academy Award for Best Actor that year, becoming the first actor to receive that honor after passing. His gritty intensity and unique ability to bring flawed characters to life left a lasting mark on Hollywood. Finch didn't just perform, he unleashed raw emotion. Rest easy, Peter Finch. Your fire still burns.
You two boys ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Just think of what you're doing to that poor little innocent girl.
Hollywood's Queen of Mean, Joan Crawford, knew how to command a screen. Whether you remember her as the star of Mildred Pierce or from the behind-the-scenes drama portrayed in Mommy Dearest, there's no denying her impact. She thrived in the golden age of Hollywood, transitioning from silent films to talkies with ease. By the time she passed in May 1977, she had become both revered and infamous, a dual legacy. Crawford's presence was fierce, elegant, and unshakable. Her signature arched eyebrows and unforgettable performances remain etched in film history. Rest in peace, Joan. Your legacy endures, on screen and off. The King left the building for good on August 16, 1977. Elvis Presley wasn't just a rock and roll icon, he was a cultural phenomenon who transcended music, film, and even fashion. Despite his later years being marred by health struggles, his magnetism never faded. Graceland became a pilgrimage site almost instantly after his passing. From Heartbreak Hotel to Jailhouse Rock, Elvis defined an era and ignited a revolution in popular culture. Even now, decades later, his legacy continues through impersonators, tribute acts, and the undying devotion of fans. Rest in peace, Elvis. The world still echoes with your voice. If you've ever laughed at Singin' in the Rain, then you've witnessed Jean Hagen at her best. Her role as the hilariously tone-deaf Lena Lamont is iconic, proof that even in a supporting role, she could steal the show. But Hagen was no one-hit wonder. She showcased her versatility across various genres in film and TV. Sadly, her life was cut short by throat cancer, leading to her passing in August 1977. Hagen's sharp comedic timing and magnetic presence made her a standout in Hollywood's golden age. Rest easy, Jean. You'll always be our shining star. Marc Bolan of T-Rex defined glam rock with his androgynous style, electric riffs, and infectious grooves. Tracks like Get It On and 20th Century Boy became the soundtrack for a generation in the early 70s. Tragically, Bolan died in a car crash in September 1977, just weeks shy of his 30th birthday. He never learned to drive, fearing an early death, which only adds an eerie layer to his story. Despite his brief time in the spotlight, his influence stretched far beyond his years. Rock on, Marc Bolan, you remain the glittering soul of glam rock.
Now you have jazz, 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 jazz.
Bing Crosby wasn't just a crooner, he was the crooner. With that smooth baritone and effortless charm, Crosby became one of the best-selling recording artists ever, with White Christmas still bringing in holiday cheer decades later. His career spanned radio, film, and television, where he maintained that affable, laid-back persona. Crosby's final curtain call came in October 1977, after collapsing on a golf course in Spain. It was a fitting end for someone who loved the game almost as much as performing. Bing, your voice remains a timeless gift. Rest in peace, and thanks for the memories. Ronnie Van Zant was the heart and soul of Lynyrd Skynyrd, penning anthems like Sweet Home Alabama and Freebird that became Southern rock staples. His gritty vocals and no-nonsense lyrics made him a legend. Tragically, Van Zant died in a plane crash on October 20th, 1977, along with bandmates Steve and Cassie Gaines. Just as Skynyrd was reaching new heights, it was all cut short. But Van Zant's voice never really faded. It's still there, blasting from car radios and concert stages. Rest easy, Ronnie, your rebel spirit lives on. Adolph Rupp dominated college basketball like few others. The Baron of the Bluegrass led the Kentucky Wildcats to 4 NCAA titles during his coaching career, which spanned from 1930 to 1972. Known for his fierce competitive nature and uncompromising drive, Rupp's influence on the game was immense, setting a standard for excellence in college basketball. He passed away in December 1977, leaving behind a storied legacy. His impact on the sport is still felt, especially in Kentucky, where basketball is almost a religion. Rest in peace, Coach Rupp. Your winning spirit remains unbroken. Charlie Chaplin didn't just create the tramp, he created cinematic history. With his bowler hat, cane, and unforgettable mustache, Chaplin was a pioneer of silent film, crafting timeless classics like City Lights and Modern Times. Beyond comedy, he tackled social issues with a deft touch that few could match. He lived to the ripe age of 88, passing away peacefully on Christmas Day, 1977. His genius spanned decades, influencing generations of filmmakers and comedians. Even without words, Chaplin spoke volumes. Rest in peace, Charlie. The world is still laughing, and it's all thanks to you. Thanks for watching. In this video, we looked back at some iconic figures who passed away in 1977, the same year we lost Elvis Presley. Their legacies still resonate today, reminding us of the impact they had on music, film, and culture. If you enjoyed this walk down memory lane, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more nostalgic content. Share your thoughts or memories in the comments below. Stay inspired and keep the memories alive.